Greetings to all. Today we are going to read the fifth chapter of geography, that is the composition and structure of the atmosphere. In this chapter we will read about the atmosphere, its composition, different layers of the atmosphere, greenhouse effect and significance of atmosphere. Children, do you know that the envelope of air which surrounds the earth is called the atmosphere? It provides life-giving gas like oxygen to all flora and fauna and carbon dioxide to plants for making food. If we consider the size of the Earth's atmosphere is a relatively thin layer. It is estimated that the upper limit of the atmosphere is about 10,000 km from mean sea level. Its exact thickness is unknown as there is no sharp boundary between the atmosphere and outer space. About 99% of the total mass of the atmosphere is found within 32 kilometers from the Earth's surface, and it is held to the Earth due to the Earth's gravitational pull. The air is denser near the Earth's surface and gets thinner as we go upward. Now I will tell you about the composition of the atmosphere. Air is a mixture of gases, water vapor, dust particles and smoke. The two main gases present in the atmosphere are nitrogen, which is found in 78%, and oxygen in 21%. Other gases like hydrogen, helium, carbon dioxide, etc. are found 1%. In its lower layer, dust particles and water vapor are found. Children, you know that heavier gases like oxygen is mostly found in the lower layer of the atmosphere. That's why mountaineers have to carry oxygen cylinder with them. Composition of clean and dry air is uniform, means the same up to about 8 km from mean sea level. Now, the amount of water vapor and dust particle varies from time to time and from place to place. Nitrogen is the most prevalent gas in the atmosphere. It is required by plants, but plants cannot absorb it directly. The bacteria which found in the soil, they absorb it and change its form. Then it reaches to plants. Atmospheric nitrogen is also used to manufacture chemical fertilizers. Oxygen is the most important gas all living organisms need to survive. They breathe oxygen present in the air. During photosynthesis, green plants absorb carbon dioxide, and with the help of carbon dioxide and water in the presence of sunlight and chlorophyll, they make food. They do the process of photosynthesis and release carbohydrate and oxygen. To maintain this process helps to maintain the level of oxygen in the air. Oxygen is also essential for combustion. Carbon dioxide is important because its ability to absorb heat. It is responsible for the greenhouse effect on Earth. The amount of carbon dioxide exhaled by humans and animals is almost equal to the amount absorbed by the plant. Now I will tell you about greenhouse. A greenhouse is a glass room for growing plants during daytime. Sunlight enters through the glass walls. At night, the glass walls prevent the heat from escaping. The accumulated heat makes the greenhouse warm for growing plants in cold places. Now, what is greenhouse effect and global warming? Carbon dioxide present in the atmosphere absorbs the Earth's heat and prevents the Earth from becoming too cold at night. This is known as greenhouse effect. Burning of coal, smoke from vehicles, factories, etc. increase the amount of carbon dioxide in the atmosphere. The increased carbon dioxide absorbs more heat and increases the Earth's temperature. This increase in Earth's temperature is known as global warming. Now we will discuss about the different layer of the atmosphere. The atmosphere has a layered structure. Its total extent can be roughly divided into 5 concentric layers: troposphere, stratosphere, mesosphere, thermosphere and exosphere. Let's come to troposphere. It is the lowest layer and closest to the earth's surface. It extends roughly up to a height of about 8 km near the poles and 18 km over the equator. The temperature in this layer decreases with increasing in altitude. At every per 165 meter of altitude, 1 degree Celsius temperature decreases. This is known as normal lapse rate. Water vapor and dust particles are found only in this layer. It is the most important layer because all weather phenomena like formation of clouds, fog, frost, dew, thunder, lightning, precipitation occur in this layer only. This layer protects us from the excessive heat of the sun during the day and keeps the earth's surface warm at night. Troposphere has about 90% of the air in the atmosphere. Now its uppermost limit is known as tropopause. Now stratosphere. The stratosphere lies above the troposphere. Its estimated height is about 50 km. This layer is almost free from all types of weather phenomena. Clouds are almost absent and there is very little dust or water vapor. The movement of air is almost horizontal. Jet planes which fly at night at high altitude fly in the lower part of the stratosphere. The temperature remains constant up to a height of about 20 km and then increases with increasing altitude. Up to 20 km temperature remains constant, but after it increases as altitude increase. The lower part of the stratosphere has concentration of ozone and is thus called ozonosphere. Ozone absorbs the ultraviolet radiation of the sun. It is essential for protecting life on the earth. Its upper limit is known as stratopause. Now mesosphere. The mesosphere lies above the stratosphere. Its extent from about 50 km to 80 km. The temperature decreases with height and reaches about minus 100 degrees Celsius at the height of 80 km. This is the coldest layer in the atmosphere. Meteors which come from outer space burn up in this layer. Now the thermosphere. The thermosphere lies above the mesosphere. Its extent is up to 400 km. In this layer the temperature increases rapidly and reaches more than 1500 degrees Celsius. One does not feel warm in this layer as thin air holds little heat. The lower part of the thermosphere is called ionosphere as it has ionized molecules. This layer reflects low frequency radio waves back to earth, thus it helps in long distance communication. Now exosphere. The exosphere is the uppermost layer. The density of air is very low and it is in a rarefied form. Very high gases like hydrogen and helium are found in this layer. The temperature increases with height and may reach 4500 degrees Celsius. The exosphere merges gradually into outer space. So this is all about the different layers of the atmosphere. Now I will tell you about the significance, or we can say importance, of the atmosphere. Atmosphere is very important for us. It provides the necessary gases for living things to survive. It regulates the heat from the sun to just the right temperature for life on earth. It plays an important role in the water cycle. The ozone layer protects the earth from the sun's harmful UV rays, ultraviolet rays. It is also found in the atmosphere. It protects the earth from small meteors. It prevents the sun's harmful ultraviolet rays, and apart from that it softens the sun's glare during the day. The presence of water vapor causes condensation and precipitation. Sound waves travel through air. So this is all about the chapter. Let's discuss the question answer. Our first question is, what is the importance of carbon dioxide in the atmosphere? Carbon dioxide is important because of its ability to absorb heat. It is responsible for the greenhouse effect on the earth. Second question, name the different layers of the atmosphere and their extent. I think this you can easily write down. Atmosphere is divided into 5 concentric layers, that is troposphere, stratosphere, mesosphere, thermosphere and exosphere. Troposphere, which is up to 18 kilometer, then stratosphere, that is up to stratosphere is up to 80 kilometers, and you can easily write down. Now, which layer of the atmosphere is most important for us and why? Troposphere is the most important layer because all weather phenomena like formation of clouds, fog, frost, dew, thunder, lightning, precipitation occur in this layer. And apart from that, it also protects us from the excessive heat of the sun. Is it clear? Now, explain the main feature of the atmosphere. What is the main feature of the atmosphere? Atmosphere is very important for all of us because it protects us from the ultraviolet rays. It provides us life-giving gas like oxygen. It provides us carbon dioxide, which is very important for plants. You can elaborate your answer in your own way. Describe the main features of the composition of the atmosphere. Air is a mixture of gases, water vapor, dust particles and smoke. Two main gases present in the atmosphere are nitrogen and oxygen. Other gases present in the atmosphere are carbon dioxide, helium, ozone, etc. Amount of water vapor and dust particle varies from time to time and place to place. The lower layer of the atmosphere contains water vapor and dust particles. You can write down it easily. Now, explain the importance of nitrogen and oxygen in the atmosphere. Nitrogen and oxygen are very important in the atmosphere because nitrogen is essential for the growth of plants, and oxygen is very important for all living things for respiration process, and it is also used in combustion. You can elaborate in your own way. What are the main feature of the troposphere? Again the same thing, main feature. What is the main feature? The first one is, you will write about the lapse rate, that after every 165 meter of ascent 1 degree Celsius temperature decreases. This is known as normal lapse rate, and all weather phenomena occurs in this layer of the atmosphere only. Is it clear? Again you can elaborate in your own way. What is the significance of atmosphere for the earth? Atmosphere is very important for the earth because living gas, it provides us living gas, oxygen. It provides us carbon dioxide and nitrogen, which are very essential for plants. It prevents us from the sun's harmful ultraviolet rays. है ना? Is it clear? And it softens the sun's glare during the day. Intense heat of the sun is softened by the atmosphere only. It acts like a greenhouse and controls the extreme temperature during day and night, and it shields us from the meteors. Again you can elaborate in your own way. Thank you.